This is the story of a man responsible for the formation of some of the most notorious criminal group in the Netherlands. With a vast connection with criminal organizations both in the country and internationally, he was able to control the Dutch underworld and gave the federal authorities sleepless nights. He is considered the most dangerous trafficker in 2012 by the Netherlands and Belgium. And he was in constant battle with Gwinnett Martha over control of the drug trafficking business in the Netherlands. I'm not talking about the crime boss Ridouan Taghi but another notorious boss Benaouf, who we will be looking at today. But before we get into it, please subscribe to this channel if you're a lover of crime stories and also turn on notifications so you'll never miss any of our uploads. So without further ado, let's get into the story of Benaouf and his life filled with crimes, drugs, assassinations, and even an attempted escape from prison. Benaouf Adaoui's life in the Dutch criminal underworld began in Leeuwarden in 1987, where he was born into a large Moroccan family with roots in Meknes. His family later moved to Eindhoven, a city known for its industrial and cultural significance. Growing up in this environment, Benaouf was exposed to the hard life of cultural integration, which would eventually shape his criminal path. As he matured, he sought new horizons and opportunities in Amsterdam. In the vibrant De Pijp district, and by now with previous videos, we know how that region is known for its crimes. He worked in the Fit for Life gym located in Stadsliedenburg thanks to his brother-in-law Mohammed Z, nicknamed Moz. During this time, Benaouf became engaged to a 19-year-old girl. Because Benaouf is firm with his own family, the in-laws take a dim view of this, resulting in family disagreement. When the couple formalized the marriage in May 2011, Benaouf refused to pay a dowry to his companion. After only 5 weeks, the couple divorced. Benaouf's transition from waiter to more clandestine endeavors came via his brother-in-law. Moz introduced him to the criminal world, leading him down a dark path with risks and rewards. The duo attempted to import a staggering 1,200 kilos of cocaine from the Netherlands Antilles in 2011, which is worth a sum of €43 million on the streets of Amsterdam. But their dreams were dashed when the drugs were intercepted in the United Kingdom, triggering a sequence of events that would intertwine Benaouf's fate with that of notorious criminal figures. Established criminal life. After the cocaine seizure, the Dutch authorities managed to arrest Moz. He was then sentenced to 8 years in prison. Benaouf, who wasn't implicated, joined the criminal world via another notorious man known as Houssine 8 Sosin, who was a big shot in the drug business. Benaouf's sister ended up separating from Moz and was in a relationship with Baron Houssine 8 Sosin. This meant that the connection between Benaouf and Houssine grew stronger. By forging alliances within the criminal fraternity, Benaouf's prominence in the Dutch underworld steadily grew. He made the acquaintance of Gwinnett Martha, who was at that time a football player in the Academy of Ajax Amsterdam. They became best of friends and together they committed small acts of delinquency very early on. This was the genesis of a friendship that would evolve into a dangerous partnership. In late 2011, Benaouf made a fateful decision to invest a substantial amount of money in acquiring 200 kilos of cocaine. This sizable shipment was set to arrive from Colombia, ultimately passing through the port of Antwerp as a key entry point. Notably, this endeavor drew a diverse group of investors, ranging from local businesses like butchers, bakers, and fruit sellers from Rotterdam to more sinister figures such as mobsters hailing from Amsterdam. Among these shadowy characters was the infamous Baron Samir Bouyakritjan. But an unexpected twist occurs as a man known as Nasruddin T, who is a member of the Turtles clan, a notorious group renowned for their expertise in orchestrating thefts of cocaine containers, swoops into the scene, masterminding the audacious theft of the entire 200-kilo cocaine cache before disappearing into the labyrinthine alleys of Morocco. In a shocking revelation, the Turtles subsequently intimate Benaouf that his cargo had been compromised, with law enforcement and customs officers intercepting and emptying the container. But Benaouf and Bouyakritjan dismiss these claims outright, perhaps blinded by overconfidence, and instead decide to declare war against the Belgian organization that the Turtles supposedly represent. The next year, Benaouf severs ties with his longtime childhood companion Gwinnett Martha, as he believed that Gwinnett Martha may have betrayed him through collaboration with the Turtles. In a swift turn of events, Gwinnett Martha becomes Benaouf's most formidable rival, and they engaged in one of the most brutal crime conflicts in the Netherlands. Houssine 8 Sosin and a cadre of Moroccan associates broke away from Gwinnett Martha's organization, pledging their allegiance to Benaouf's cause. This growing coalition forms a unified front to wage a war against both Gwinnett Martha and the Turtles. As tensions rose, a new man came into the light, Rida Benahim, who became the principal hitman for Benaouf. The conflict intensifies as Benaouf, now operating off the grid, orchestrates an attack against Gwinnett Martha. Their shared history, including collaboration during Ben Alf's prison escape in 2008, adds a layer of complexity to this feud. Redouane Boutaka, Ben Alf's trusted aide, who is currently evading authorities in Jamaica, was summoned to the Netherlands to mediate between Ben Alf and the Turtles, working to settle the escalating tensions. A chilling turn of events unfolds when the Amsterdammers, allies of Ben Alf, send a gruesome message to the Turtles. A chilling photo emerges, showing a captive member of the Turtles positioned beside a meat grinder. The implicit message demanded a ransom for the hostage's safe release. But Ben Alf later released the hostage and the conflict seemed to have gone cold. But it grew hot again and members of the Turtles made a hasty retreat to Morocco, their ancestral homeland, as waves of violence swept across their homes in Antwerp. The El Yousfi family, who are associated with the Turtles, were attacked. The conflict between Benaouf Adaoui and Gwinnett Martha stands out as a micro-war fueled by revenge and retribution. Ben Alf's efforts to reclaim his honor and avenge perceived betrayals led to a series of targeted assassinations, kidnappings, and orchestrated acts of violence. It all began on the 22nd of April 2012, when Ben Alf sent Rida Benahim to assassinate Redouane Boutaka in Amsterdam. This event sets the stage for a series of subsequent actions, such as his withdrawal from communal administrations on the 13th of September 2012, and his involvement in sending contract killers to assassinate Najib Boubou 1 month later, a move that triggered the fierce rivalry with Gwinnett Martha. The power struggle intensified with the assassination of Najib Boubou, prompting a substantial €1 million bounty to be placed on Ben Alf's head by his rival, Gwinnett Martha. A violent turn of events unfolds on the 29th of December 2012, as Ben Alf narrowly escapes a shooting in Amsterdam's Stadsliedenburg district, leading to the deaths of his associates Said El Yazidi and Yusuf Elkorf. Amidst this chaos, Ben Alf's arrest on the 22nd of February 2013, by Dutch special forces in Rotterdam resulted in Omar Elkorf taking over the criminal organization. From his prison cell, Ben Alf orchestrated a plan to eliminate Gwinnett Martha through Shahid Yakalaf's network on the 22nd of May 2014. The conflict escalates on the 18th of August 2014, with the murder of Derkawi, a member of Martha's organization responsible for a prior assassination. December 27 that year saw the assassination of Khalid Jaffer in Panama, revealing Ben Alf's strategic reach across international borders. Further bloodshed ensues as Yusuf El Qadawi is fatally shot in Amsterdam on the 12th of May 2015, leading to suspicions of a connection with the assassination of Mustafa L.J., a drug baron closely linked to Martin Koch. Tragedy strikes again on the 31st of December 2015, as Shahid Yakalaf is killed by Gwinnett Martha's associates for aiding Ben Alf's network. Ben Alf's ability to evade law enforcement remains astounding, as he employs false identities and papers, and frequently changes cars, locations, and phone numbers to thwart Dutch police efforts. A daring escape attempt involving a helicopter orchestrated by a French organized crime network on the 11th of October 2017, ultimately led to his transfer to the highly secure Voet prison, the same high-security Dutch prison as Redouane Taghi. Climax, outro. Benaouf Adaoui's criminal escapades eventually caught up with him, to say the least. In 2013, he faced arrest by Dutch special forces in Rotterdam, and that was the beginning of a legal battle that would span years. He was sentenced on appeal to a 12-year prison term, and in 2019, following his failed escape, his sentence was extended by 4 years. And there you have it, the wild story of Benaouf Adaoui. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button and leave your comments below. Also, remember to subscribe and turn on notifications, and I'll see you in the next video.